Here is the biggest misconception. The same way you market a regular long-term rental property, that's the same way you market a Section 8 tenant. You set up on Zillow, on apartments.com. All you do is put in there, you have the same qualifications. Maybe you want to do a minimum 600 credit score. You want to do 2 years landlord reference, whatever your rental qualifications is. You list all your qualifications and you just say, this property is voucher friendly. It's important for you to reach out to your local housing authority office so that you can understand what the steps are to become a voucher accepting landlord, okay? Generally, it's like you have to attend a class, you have to sign some paperwork, that whole thing, but it's like much easier than people think, right? You allow yourself to be able to receive vouchers. You just put that in your listing, voucher friendly. And then the only difference with qualification is they don't necessarily have to qualify making 2.5 or 3 times the rent. They qualify for the income piece based off of the voucher, but everything else is the same. The biggest misconception is that you cannot choose and qualify and screen a voucher tenant the same way that you can any other tenant, and that is not true. You could have the same screening process for them. So I really want to, help us to demystify this myth of what you hear about Section 8 tenants. A lot of times, when you hear about the horror stories from Section 8 tenants, it's because the landlords did not screen them well, okay? And so it's not necessarily the tenant, it's the landlord. And here's the beautiful thing about Section 8 that makes it fully recession-proof. If my tenants, right now, the ones that pay a small portion of the rent, if something happens and they lose their job because of the economy, guess what? Their voucher will increase 100%. I won't receive less in rent. The housing authority will actually increase the voucher to cover the entire rent. And you may be asking, okay, is the rent comparable to what the local rents are in the area? In most cases, they are. They are comparable. You can apply for rental increases every year, just like you do regular tenants. They do have inspections that they perform, so you have to make sure you keep your property up to a certain standard, which you should be doing anyways. But I love it because I get paid on the first and I don't have any issues, okay?